Hello everyone and welcome to Isms by Josie. Today we're going to be doing a June birthstone design featuring Moonstone, Pearl, and Alexandrite. So to get started, I'm putting down some dehydrator. And then I'll be applying some acid-free primer. And then I'll be applying some nail tip primer provided by the Gelish Soft Gel System kit. And then I'll be taking some gel adhesive, putting a little bit of that on each tip. And the more that you practice this, the more better idea you have on how much of this adhesive you should apply per nail. And this first tip I'm going to be doing in real time just so that you have an idea how to apply these. I do have a previous video of applying these soft gel tips, and I'll put that in the end of the video if you want to reference that. So once I've put the amount that I needed, I'll just take one end of this tip and slowly rock it forward enough to make the adhesive cover the whole nail. And I'm going to tap on this LED lamp by Gelish, and I'm going to leave it under for 5 seconds and then give it a 60-second cure on the regular full-size lamp. So again, we're just going to be doing this to each nail, curing it twice, once on the touch lamp and then again on the full 18G Gelish lamp. And be careful with your placement of your lamp if you accidentally tap it. Just don't have any gel around that you don't want cured. So here I'm going back in with some more adhesive. I didn't put enough, and again, like I said, it's a learning process. At some point you'll be able to gauge how much gel adhesive you need per different size nail. So then after applying all 5 tips, I'm going to start making my Moonstone background, and to do this I'm going to be marbling several different colors. So first we have here some clear top coat, and I'm going to be taking some of this iridescent glitter flakes. And if you've seen in my previous video from last week, where I was doing a product review for Model 1's Polygel Dual Form kit, I used the same iridescent glitters, and I noticed that the yellow one that I chose would reflect off kind of like a really nice, like mysterious blue. So I'm using that for this design. And I just laid down, I forget the brand, I'll leave it in the link below, but the color is No Rain, Just Flowers. And the color next to that is Sheek White from Gelish. And I'm just going in with my baller tool to mix up this iridescent glitter with the top coat. And then I'm just going to pick up the gel and slide this over. So in an ideal world, you will use preferably all gel nail polishes that are already pre-mixed and made to pick up these colors and start marbling. But in this case here, I'm mixing my Iridescent Glitters, and I'm laying down right now Shany striping polish, and that color on the edge is Gelish's Izzy Wizzy Let's Get Busy. Again, I'll put all of these colors with their brands in the description box below. But as you saw, I just dragged a bit across each layer, and now I'm just laying it down on the nail and squiggling it little by little to give it that marble effect. And so I looked up Moonstone, and you can get them in jewelry. You can get them as like a pebble size gem, but unfortunately there isn't a Moonstone for nails. So the challenge was featuring, and June for some reason has 3 birthstones. So far, some of the months have had 2 birthstones, but June has 3. So that's a challenge in itself to do my monthly birthstone designs, but now I have to integrate 3 types of rhinestones and make it work. So I figured that I would replicate a moonstone as the background of the design. And then we're going to top it off with pearl and what would be alexandrite. Obviously, every birthstone design that I've done, and I'll leave that in the end of this video, we're not using real precious stones. We're just using rhinestones. So the alexandrite comes in different colors, and so I decided to pick this kind of light but not too light blue, like a sky blue, I think, a little bit darker than that. This month is going to be my husband's birthday month. So I wanted to get this one out of the way the first weekend of June. Just give it a little feminine touch to this birthstone design, and the upcoming weeks ahead, we're going to gear that towards the things that my husband likes. So please like, share, and subscribe, and look out for it. Hit that notification bell. We're going to be doing sports, so the next week's video will be of me doing a Chicago Bears design, and then the week after, New York Mets. I am going to be putting out a little mini video this week, just showing how you can fix a broken nail with polygel using dual forms. As you know, in last week I mentioned that I had broken my middle finger nail that you can see here in this video. It's not there if you haven't been paying attention, or at least not paying attention to the wrong hand, of course, because we're working on my left hand. But yeah, so I did a little mini video fixing that. which I think is pretty cool because, you know, if it was just regular polygel, I just would have to file it off and then put on a nail form, do all that regular stuff. But I really wanted to see if I can do like an easier way or a hack to like repair my polygel nail using dual forms. And so it kind of came out pretty good. So what I've done here, after I finished the marbling, I put down a coat of clear top coat, and now I'm putting some gummy jelly, which with some shiny, to lay down my typical pinky nail covered in rhinestones. This is my favorite part of the Birthstone designs, and as you can see here, the color that I chosen for the Alexandrite is like a light blue, like a sky blue, or like a periwinkle, I don't know. But yeah, so I'm just gonna do my typical setup here, just lining this whole nail with rhinestones, starting with the larger size in the middle and then flanking with smaller rhinestones on the sides. I'm loving the colors and how it looks, and I know I did the marbling for my pinky. I just totally at first thought that I was going to do something different and just redesign the whole birthstone idea that I normally do and not do the full pinky rhinestone nail. But then I thought about it and I'm like, well, you know, I've got 4 other nails to do a free design with, so I couldn't help it. I ended up putting these rhinestones on my pinky nail. And if you take a look back at the videos, it's so interesting to see the different colors that, you know, I've put down each month for these birthstone designs. And then next month when I come to mine, I have to look for a ruby color, you know, because I don't want to use the same color as January. And, you know, I guess for the most part, I've seen rubies be more like a magenta than a red anyway. So, not that I am too, like, I don't even like my rhinestone because of that. Because I've had, over the years some jewelry pieces that had a ruby in it and it's pink, and I'm not so much a fan of pink. So, but you know, for the sake of the birthstone design next month, I'll definitely have to find some ruby looking rhinestones and use them. So after adorning my pinky nail with all the rhinestones, I am now moving forward with designing each nail and laying down these rhinestones. And I honestly had no idea like what I was gonna do. I knew that I wanted to follow the marbling. So if you can see, I guess I tend to do this S design on each of the nails when I was marbling. So I'm going to be doing this S design as you see here on my thumb, and then we're going to do another similar but not the same on my middle finger. And again, I'm putting some gummy jelly and putting down a thin layer of shiny. And we're going to be mixing up the alexandrite with pearl. There were so many ways that I could have gone about this design. I mean, there's 3 different type stones, so already I have 3 color options to go with. I could have done, you know, a pearl background and, you know, figured out a way to do the moonstone and the rhinestone laid on it, but I'm glad I chose this way because I love the colors. It's flowing, it's busy. The marbling goes in squiggles down one direction, and the rhinestones and pearls follow. So it's all kind of a put together design. So everything pretty much just ties into each other. And in my little tray of pearls, I had used these pearls to decorate my wedding invitations, and I literally had like one pearl, big pearl left, and then a medium sized. And so, as you can see in my design, there's like 2 of these big pearls, and they're like the only ones I have left to use. So I was saving it for a rainy day, so I'm glad that I ended up using it in this design. So moving on to my ring finger, I wanted to take one of these large blue like rhinestones and just flank it with the smaller ones and small pearls. So, one way to battle rhinestone design is, again, just having your larger piece in the middle and flanking smaller pieces on the sides. Sometimes when I do these nails, I feel like adding something else. It's like sometimes I can't just stop the design and be happy with it. Like I have to keep on adding something, so. And on to the final nail. And for the index finger, I'm just going to do like a diagonal diagonal design, I guess. We're going to start with the large blue rhinestone, and I'm going to flank it with these cool looking clear rhinestones. I'm also applying some of these tiny little pearls and making them look like just a few accent pieces in this design. I love how the pearls break up the rhinestones. It's a nice combo to see. Just gonna apply a few more little rhinestones. And after I've completed that, I'm giving it a cure and wiping down each nail with some nail cleanser. And for a lint-free wipe, And now I'm going to take some Nourish Cuticle Oil by Gelish, and I'm going to apply them to each finger, and we're going to be rubbing this in. It is drier outside, so you definitely want to keep your hands protected and hydrated, because your cuticles can get dry and crack. So this is the end result. It's so pretty. We've got our June Birthstone design featuring Moonstone, Pearl, and Alexandrite. And here's a close-up. Very pretty. I love these. So thank you so much for watching. This is Isms by Josie. Please share, like, and subscribe for future videos. And I'll see you again next time when we continue my husband's birthday month nail designs. Thanks. Bye.